Hi everyone! Today for you guys I'm doing a get ready with me video of sorts. I'm going to an MSU football game today, so I'm doing gold and navy inspired makeup. I think I may also turn this into like a not your average neutrals makeup because it's going to be very out there. Still wearable because obviously I don't want to look too crazy at the football game, but it's not going to be like your average browns and taupes and stuff that I usually do. So I'm really excited. Also, I haven't filmed in like forever. A lot of my videos that I've been uploading recently have been pre-recorded, so hopefully I can get back into this realm of filming and the transition won't be too awkward. So I'm just going to start with priming my face. I'm using this little sample of Bare Minerals Prime Time. Since the football game is tonight at 7 and it is currently 9 o'clock, I really need my makeup to stay on. So I'm just going to start with a little bit of primer. And I'm mainly just dotting this in the areas that I need it. I'm just going to rub it in. So once that's all done, I'm going to go in here with my Smashbox Photo Finish Hydrating Under Eye Primer. I love this stuff. If you have dry under eye circles, this is seriously just like a lifesaver. I mentioned it in my August Awesomes and Awfuls video. It is pretty amazing stuff. You only need a tiny little bit. I just squirted a little bit on the back of my hand, and I'm just patting this right underneath my eyes. I've not had any problems with like my concealer caking up underneath here or looking too dry since I've started using this. That's what I really love about it, is it makes everything look nice and natural and even. Next I'm going to go in here with my foundation. I'm using the NARS Sheer Glow foundation today. By the way, I'm in the shade Light 4. I think it's Deauville. I think it's Light 4 too. Yeah, Light 4. So I'm just going to dab a little bit of this on the back of my hand. I really wish that this foundation came with a pump because I hate having to do this. I think it's so annoying. Plus it just gets so messy and it's just gross. Then using a Real Technique stippling brush, I'm going to blend this in. So I'm actually going to let this sit for a little bit. I'm not going to powder it or go in with my under eye concealer just quite yet. I'm going to move on to the eyes. That way if anything falls down I can clean it up and then do my concealing and my powder. I'm just going to quickly curl my lashes because I like to do this step first. I think I am seriously like the only person who curls their eyelashes before they do their eye makeup. I just can't stand it when I have like eyeliner on and then I go to curl my lashes and then the liner just rubs off on the eyelash curler and then I have to go like over the liner again, so I just don't really see the point. So I just do it before. So I'm going to start by priming my eyelids. I'm using the Bare Minerals Prime Time Eyelid Primer because this stuff is seriously like glue. I had no idea how long lasting this primer was until one day when I was doing my eye makeup. I primed my eyes with this and then I didn't really like the way the look turned out, so then I went in with a makeup wipe to try to get my eye makeup off and it seriously would not come off. And usually I have no problems when I use makeup remover getting my eyeshadow off. But with this stuff, it just seriously makes your eye makeup like totally waterproof and just life-proof in general. So I'm going to use it today. Needed my makeup to last. So I zoomed you guys up just so you can kind of see more so what's going to be going on with the eyes. I'm trying to get my Urban Decay Naked 2 palette open. Oh, there we go. I'm going to start by taking the shade Foxy, which is like that yellowy, flesh-toned color. And I'm applying this all over my eyelids. This is just going to work as like a really nice sort of like warm base. I'm not going to be doing a whole lot of eyeshadow today actually. This look focuses a lot on a liner that I'm going to be using. Actually 2 liners. So I want to keep the eyeshadow very simple, but I definitely want some definition. And then while I'm here, I'm just going to go into Booty Call, which is like the light sort of shimmering color in this palette. Using the same brush, I'm just going to apply this underneath my brow bone. Next, I'm going into the original Urban Decay Naked palette. I'm going to take the shade called Buck, which I'm sure you all know what this is. It's just a mid-tone matte brown. And with this shade, I'm just going to run it through the crease very lightly just for a little bit of definition. Of course, if you're wanting to replicate this look, you by no means have to use These particular shadows, basically you just need like a flesh tone color and then a mid-tone matte brown. I'm going to make sure that I really blend this shade out because like I said, I want it to look kind of like I just have a little bit of natural definition in my crease, which I don't. Next thing I'm doing is taking a push liner brush. I'm going into Blackout from the Urban Decay Naked 2 palette. Sorry, I didn't really show you that very well. There we go. Just a matte black. There's really nothing special about it. I'm just using it to keep the look somewhat consistent with the Naked palettes. And I'm going to push this right along my lash line, very, very close to my lash line. I basically just want to fill in where I don't have tons of eyelashes. That way my eyelashes can look thicker. So once I have that done, and it can be pretty sloppy, I mean, you don't really have to have it perfect, I'm going to go into kind of the star product of this look. It's this new Stila liner that I bought. It's the Stila Stay All Day Waterproof Liquid Liner, and this is in the shade Cobalt. See if it kind of want to focuses there. Actually, my boyfriend bought this for me because he knows I've been wanting it. When Stila did like their back to school sale on the website, he picked this up for me, so it was very nice of him. Thank you, Bryce. This liner goes very well with the color theme that I'm trying to go with, which is like blue and gold. So I'm really excited to use this because I've never actually worn this. We're just going to go in here. I'm going to draw a line, and then I think I'm going to wing it out just a little bit. Having to get closer to my mirror here, so I'm really going to try to zoom you guys in. It's so blue. Surprised by how flattering this shade actually is, and look at it, it's just so intense. Ah, I'm already like in love with this eyeliner. So there is the blue liner. It's very subtle, but I think it just looks so pretty. I am just so impressed with this eyeliner. It's probably actually like the easiest felt tip liquid liner I've ever used. I wish that it wasn't so expensive because I'd buy the one in black because I don't know why, but it just glided on so smoothly and it was so easy to put on. I don't know exactly, I can't explain why. It just was super simple to do, even more so than like my L'Oreal felt tip liner that I love. And look at it, so pretty. I'm so happy that I got this. Seriously, you guys, this is amazing. Perfect product for the fall and winter season. Definitely am recommending it right now. But we're not done yet. I'm going to go back in with my L'Oreal Carbon Black Extra Intense Liquid Eyeliner Pencil. Move the camera around a little bit so you guys can see. This is just going to go on my tight line, and then I'm going to take it onto my waterline. Then I'm going to go in with another liner. This is the Rimmel Exaggerate Waterproof Eye Definer in Precious Gold. Any sort of a gold liner will do. Taking this right kind of on top of that black a little bit, getting it apparently all over my eyelashes. And back into the Urban Decay Naked palette, I'm going to take the shade called Half Baked. It's a really beautiful gold color, kind of matches that gold eyeliner perfectly. And I'm running this right over the top. So that black and that gold mix, I just think gives like a really pretty like blackened gold effect. And I think it adds like a little bit more smokiness to the look, you know, versus if I was just to use the gold by itself. Alrighty, now we're going to go in here with some mascara. I'm using the Benefit They're Real because I don't own any waterproof mascaras, but this is very sort of like water resistant. It's one of the most long wearing formulas that I own. For me, the trick with this mascara is not getting it all over my eyelids, because if you do, it's an absolute pain in your butt to try to get off. Now, before I go in with any mascara or anything on my bottom lash line, I'm going to go into my Kat Von D Tattoo Concealer. And now I'm going to conceal underneath my eyes. I'm going to use my airbrush concealer brush from EcoTools. Alrighty, so there we have the eyes completed. I love this look. I think it's so pretty, and I think that it goes well with the theme of what I'm doing today. Alrighty, so now I'm going to go in with a little bit of powder. I'm using the Carez Wild Rose powder, and my shade is beige. I'm just applying this to my T-zone. I'm not really taking this anywhere else. This is a sort of like a brightening powder too. So it's not going to look too matte, which is nice because since I'm going to be outdoors, I find that really sort of like matte makeup when you're in natural lighting looks super fake and it just does not look attractive. So I'm trying to keep everything nice and bright. Then I'm going to go in here and just do my brows real quick. Kind of just going to do the typical routine. Now I'm just going to go in here with a little bit of bronzer. I'm using the Too Faced Chocolate Soleil bronzer that's in the Sweet Dreams palette, right there. Now I want to go in here with just sort of like a light corally blush, so I'm using the Milani Baked Blush in Luminosa, which you guys know is one of my favorites of all time. Then for lips, I'm going to use MAC's Sandy B lipstick. Got like eyeliner all over my hands. This is a really pretty corally golden shade. It's very frosted. It has a lot of that gold shimmer, which usually I wouldn't ever go for, but I think that for this look it looks nice. I mean, this is one of those lip products that I don't know why I ever bought it, because I seriously will wear it like twice a year because I don't like this much frost, but it looks good for today. Then I'm going to go over that with a little bit of a coral gloss. This is Maybelline's Coral Gleam Color Sensational Gloss. This is one of the older ones. Alrighty, and that is it for you guys today. I hope you guys enjoyed this look. I know that I am super excited to rock this at the football game tonight. Hopefully you guys maybe found some inspiration from this. You could definitely tailor this to like your school colors if you have a homecoming game or something like that coming up. But yeah, that blue eyeliner I think is gorgeous, and I definitely recommend it to you guys. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll talk to you all later. Bye-bye.